Back again to Lavender Coco Kitchen. Today's special guest is Corinne, and Corinne has recently been an actress in my daughter SGowda's short film, and so I've invited her along to try some vegan cooking today.
And I can't wait.
So you
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, you said your son is vegan.
Yes.
And you have tried a little bit of vegan cooking.
I have, and I have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know more about it. So, and not being the best cook around, it's a good chance to have a look and see what I can do.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, all my recipes are super simple. So
that's good.
Yeah. So today we're going to make a chocolate and fruit-filled shortbread cookie.
Oh, yum.
I wasn't sure what to make, but SGowda said you like eating
She knows
cookies,
I like cookies.
So I thought, yeah, we'll make a cookie.
Thanks, SGowda.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lower the cookies.
Well, the thing about vegan food is actually, if you are vegan, you can pretty much eat quite a large amount without really worrying about your weight or your health or anything like that.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
What I've discovered.
That sounds good.
So, yeah, like I've been saying, my aim is to cut down on processed food wherever possible. So rather than going to the supermarket and buying cookies that are probably similar to this, which have a lot of additives, chemicals, you don't really know what's in them, it's better to make your own from ingredients that you know are fairly healthy ingredients, and you also can control what you put into a recipe as well.
Yes, because I was just noticing that all the different flour.
Yeah.
And as you said, that can be used as butter. The coconut.
Yeah. So coconut oil, which we use in place of butter, which is obviously a lot healthier than butter. And it will promote good cholesterol rather than raising bad, which butter can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that sounds pretty good.
It's actually a more heart-healthy ingredient.
And you've got Himalayan salt.
Yeah, which is like the better salt than normal table salt. And we have the coconut sugar, which I use in place of refined sugar because it has the nutrients retained in there.
So how heavy a sugar content would that be, say, in comparison to, say, a teaspoon of sugar?
Oh, well, the thing is, use exactly the same amount. The ratio is exactly the same, except that, this sugar doesn't give you empty calories. It actually gives you nutrition as well. So you're actually doing something good for your body when you're using this instead of the refined sugar.
Okay.
And the same goes for the flour as well. This is like organic spelt flour. And I use that in place of refined flour.
And you get your self-raising, so you'd use that as plain flour?
Yeah, if you use plain, you can add the baking powder and the baking soda to help it rise. But you can actually buy self-raising spelt flour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this was just the plain. We're going to start with the dried fruit. So we're going to make it's like a fruit mince. So it's cooked on the stove. And it reduces to make a nice thick consistency.
So we're going to actually cook it?
Yeah, it doesn't take long to cook. We'll start with half a cup of dates. So we've got we got the cup measurements here. So if I put half a cup, you can start chopping it. Because they do need to be fairly well chopped. So I just need to chop it into smallish pieces. And I'll do the apricots.
Okay.
So you need a quarter cup of those.
Bigger pieces?
Yeah, that size is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love dates.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, dried fruit's really good. It's got good natural sugar in it. So instead of eating like, artificial sugars, you're just getting natural fruit sugar.
Yeah, well, but there's so many dates on the market. So how do you know what you're getting? That's the problem.
Well,
is there a way of knowing what's on the labels?
Well, you sort of have to check the labels, but well, I usually just buy what is affordable to me at the time. So I know you could probably get like organic ones. These aren't organic, so I mean it's just a matter of
some of them got sugar already in them that
yeah, some
added?
of them do, but
so you've got to look for not added.
I'm pretty sure those don't have added sugar.
Yeah, I haven't got my reading glasses.
Yeah, I just chopped some ginger as well. I'll use uncrystallized ginger.
Okay.
Because obviously crystallized has a lot more sugar. So if you buy ginger, make sure you get uncrystallized, or it's called naked.
Naked.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a lot lower in sugar.
Okay.
Yeah. And you could measure out 1/4 cup of these organic raisins.
Right,
no, I've got it here. Yeah. We'll put these organic raisins. Yeah. Dried cranberries.
So it's dates, apricots, raisins,
and
ginger.
Yeah, and cranberries. But this is like up to you. Like if you have different dried fruit, you can use that. Like you can use any that you like. It's just what I happen to have in the fridge. So
I love cranberries.
Yeah, me too. So about 1/4 cup that.
I do drink cranberry juice.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. So to go with this, juice of 1 orange. And the zest of the orange, lemon and the lime. So we'll probably zest it first.
Oh, okay.
We've got the grater.
So
I'll just show you how I normally do it. It's just like this.
On that side? Oh, okay.
So
straight over the pot.
It comes out the top, so it's easy to see, and then just like that.
Okay.
It's an easy way of grating it. If you want to have a go.
Have a go. Right. This is
and just
back and forth, or?
Yeah, and just keep turning the lemon, because you don't want the white part, because it's a bit bitter. So you just want the top of
the
it.
lemon.
Yeah. Yeah, and just keep shaking it off. Yeah.
I don't think I've done this before with these.
A lot of children, especially the younger ones, really enjoy cooking because...
The little ones do?
Yeah. When I had, my kids were in primary school, they really loved to cook. And we did a lot of cooking together.
We used to, but it was mostly muffins and cakes and things.
Well,
so this would make a difference because this is healthy kind of.
Well, see, back then I wasn't vegan and my recipes were a lot more unhealthy than what they are now. I mean, I've made them a lot better.
Well, this I'm definitely going to try this one on holidays.
Oh, good, yeah. So you could actually use lemon or lime juice if you don't have the orange.
Or would you do both?
Oh, you can do both.
Yeah?
Yeah. So this is the way I do it. I don't know what you do. I just squeeze and use a spoon just to juice it. I don't know, I just find this easier. But everyone's got their own methods.
I used to have things that you can kind of go...
Yeah, I have that, but I don't like that. I don't find it very easy to do that way.
No.
I always do it this way.
Interesting. Because my husband was a chef when he was younger.
Oh, really?
And he used to stick a fork in and then...
Oh, yeah, that's another... I've seen that done too, yeah. So now I'm going to put in some spices to flavour it. So I got, it was star anise. Have you seen star anise?
No.
It actually looks like a star, but this is broken. This is all I had left.
Okay.
But you can see when it's pieced together, it actually forms a star.
Oh.
You can see, it smells like aniseed, like.
Ooh, it does.
Yeah, it's got a very strong, aniseed flavour.
Sambuca.
So we just
it had the same flavour? Just throw them in?
Yeah, just throw it in. Yeah, normally they are in big star shapes, but
Okay.
mine are all broken. Star anise.
Star anise.
Yeah,
okay.
it's used a lot in Indian and Asian cooking, even in their savoury dishes as well.
That's probably that aroma.
Yeah.
That comes out. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got cinnamon sticks
Oh,
here.
love that.
So, yeah. We don't need too much. So they're hard to break. Ugh.
You want me to try?
Oh, that's it. So I just put a little bit of that in there. And then,
It's just really just a little tiny bit.
yeah, and that's cloves.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Cloves are actually really
Bad
good
teeth.
for your teeth. Yeah.
Or a toothache.
Yeah, or gum
Yeah.
health. Yeah. So just put in like just a little bit.
Tiny bit of that,
Yeah,
yeah, because
just-
that would be quite powerful, yeah.
They are quite strong, so you don't really want to overdo them. So now all we need to put is half a cup of water.
Oh, okay.
So that's half a cup. So just put that in.
Oops.
Yeah,
Right in.
yeah. So I'll just mix it a bit. Now you notice I don't put any sugar in there
Yeah.
because that's
That's
already
sweet enough.
Yeah. I mean, some people might put sugar in, but I wouldn't.
No.
You don't need it. No.
I'd imagine how sweet that would be.
Yeah. So we're just going to cook that. We just bring it to the boil and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So it sort of mixes together.
Okay.
So yeah, just let that boil and simmer. So actually when you've made that, you can keep it in the fridge for up to a week.
Oh, okay. So
And-
just in a container?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does keep well, and you can use it for other things as
Can
well.
you freeze it?
I would say so. I mean, I haven't tried it, but
Okay.
I'd say you probably could.
Yeah.
And just keep it for when you want to use it. Like you can use it for so many other things
Other
as well.
dishes.
And like anywhere, like even if you use jam in something, you could use that in place of jam.
That would be good in curries too.
Yeah,
I
you could
imagine.
if you wanted a sweet flavour.
Flavoured curry.
Or like in like a tart or a pie. Or mixed into ice cream or
So the old
custard
English
or-
mince pies you could find.
yeah, that would be really nice
Yeah.
in that. Yeah. And a lot of vegan products are very processed and they're not actually the healthiest things you can buy.
That's one of the
So-
things that bothered me when
Yeah.
I was talking to my son about it, because he said that he found it very difficult to get past the processed food
Yeah,
in the supermarket.
exactly. Yeah.
And it's very hard to stay true
Yeah.
when all that stuff is processed.
Yeah. I
and
think
he's trying to grow his own.
Yeah, the key to it is grow your own where possible, or if not, try to buy organic like fruit and vegetables if you can. And when you cook and you buy stuff like that, try to buy organic stuff if you can. So now we'll just turn it down.
And that will just reduce.
Yeah, so I just turn it down to low. And then just kind of leave it for a few minutes. Yeah, just, pressing some. Yeah, it just should be like gently simmering, just to get the flavours all through. So you just have to leave that. What? Say 5 to 10 minutes, I would say.
Okay, 5 to 10.
And just keep an eye on it so it doesn't boil dry.
So it's got, what's it got to look like the texture?
It should be more thicker, like
Yeah.
the wateriness should have gone out and it looks fairly thick,
Okay.
but not so thick that it's got no liquid.
So not dry.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if you forget about it, it can easily boil dry and burn.
Right.
Well, we can get ready for the next one. We're going to use chocolate.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
My favourite.
Yeah, me too. I love chocolate. But obviously I like to have a low sugar chocolate.
Right.
So I always go for a higher percentage of cocoa.
So,
And also check the ingredients to make sure it is low in sugar. Because some dark chocolate isn't low in sugar.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I've been finding. So I sort of have a nightmare when I'm looking
Yeah,
for
you
it.
do have to check. And also check if you are vegan or you want a vegan chocolate, you have to make sure there's no milk products in it.
Okay.
So most
Yes.
chocolate does have milk products. So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I find that hard to find a chocolate that hasn't.
Yeah.
So that definitely hasn't got any milk.
As far as I know, unless there's something that they're not disclosing, but from reading this, it doesn't say it has any milk in it, so I have to trust what it says on there.
So what do we do with this?
So we need half a cup of chopped chocolate, so we're just going to chop some up because we're going to melt it.
Oh, okay.
And that just helps it to melt more quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do we do now? We throw that.
We just we're going to melt it and stir it into part of the fruit mixture.
Oh, okay.
See, it's sort of thickening. So that liquid has to sort of go down and become a bit thick and syrupy.
Oh, yum! This is looking divine. Can't wait.
And actually, if you do keep this in the fridge, the flavour develops.
Right, okay.
So, I mean, using it straight away is okay, but I actually find it is better if you...
A few days later?
Yeah, because it's got more of an intense flavour in it.
So a bit like a casserole or a...
or a curry. We're going to boil some water and put it on there, which is a quick and easy way to make a chocolate ganache, which is basically chocolate mixed with water, which makes it, you know, like it's sort of like an icing consistency.
All right.
Yeah. I'll just add 1/8 of a cup of boiling water to that. And just make sure it's covered. Just stir it so it sort of all mixes together. Or maybe you can stir it, I'll just put it in. So, just mix it through.
Oh, it smells divine. I'd be sitting there just hanging teaspoons out.
So if you just mix it all in so it's all together. Now we're going to make the cookie dough. So first we're going to use spelt flour.
Yes.
So you need 1.5 cups.
Okay.
So if you want to
put that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1.5. Yeah. So we'll just put that in the bowl. Yeah.
Look at this, see? At home it'd be all over me.
So now we're going to use the coconut sugar. So that's instead of normal white sugar. And we'll only put 1/4 cup because the fruit mixture is so sweet, we don't need this dough to be overly sweet.
Okay.
I mean,
which is what I like. I don't like these too sweet.
Well, that's good because the less sugar, it's probably better.
Yeah.
So that's enough, I'd say.
Enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just put that in the bowl. Now we just want 1/2 teaspoon. Oops. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and bicarb soda.
Okay.
That just helps it rising a bit.
All right. This is where I'm dyslexic. Hang on, so 1/2 teaspoon?
Yeah, just half.
Is that half?
Yeah, that's half. Yeah. And then this one now.
That one.
We need that 1/2 teaspoon. We're going to put in cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Oh, I love cinnamon.
Yeah, I love cinnamon. Cinnamon's actually good if you have diabetes because it helps lower blood sugar.
Is it?
Yeah.
So cinnamon toast, what about that?
Well, as long as you don't put sugar in it, that's all right.
Doesn't need it when you've got cinnamon.
No. And this one's clove powder, so it has a strong smell. So actually you may not want to put quite as much because it is a very strong...
Very powerful.
Yeah. A bit, maybe 1/4 teaspoon is fine for that.
Yeah, I think maybe that.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we have nutmeg.
Oh, I love nutmeg.
Oh, me too. I like the smell. So we'll put like half a teaspoon of that in.
Half a teaspoon. Look how beautiful nutmeg is into you.
Yeah.
All of it again.
And now we've just got to mix that together.
Mixer on this, so you have to have a big mixer?
Oh no, anything that you have. Well, you can do it by hand. Vanilla, we'll put in...
this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
So that gives a good
You remember all these things. Do they use a lot of these in all the other foods you have?
Yeah.
So 2?
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
I think that was 1.
So now we need to put in 5 to 6 tablespoons of coconut oil.
Ooh.
This is the replacement for butter.
Yes.
So it's best to start with about 5 and mix it, and if it needs more you can add another tablespoon in there. Is it coming out?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So 5.
It's best if the coconut oil is at least a bit solid.
Okay.
Because you know in really hot temperature it goes liquid.
Yeah, it melts.
Yeah.
I found that.
Yeah.
I did use it once before in something when I was trying to be vegan.
Yeah. So now that's mixed and it's come together as a nice dough. So that's okay.
So how much of that almond?
I put 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons? Okay.
And it was 5 tablespoons of coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Okay.
Which, yeah, it seems about right. You just got to feel the dough and see, but it seems okay. All right, so now we have to make the actual biscuits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that. I just find it such an easy way.
So get some more spoons out. So what we do is just take a little bit of the dough, however much you want to take, or maybe that. Just roll it into a ball and just like
make little tiny dents in it.
And then you can get either the chocolate one or just a plain one. Whoops. And just put a bit into the center. And then you just sort of wrap it around.
Oh, okay, so they're like little balls.
Yeah, and then just sort of flatten it with your hands like that. Just to make like a cookie shape. The dough.
Got that much?
Yeah.
Is that big or?
You can make it bigger or smaller, it's up to you. And just make a ball out of it.
Oops. One's probably a bit big.
Yeah. And then it's just like make an indent. And then just put some of the mixture in. Maybe some of that one.
Do a chocolate one?
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, that might be too much. Oh, too much?
It might be okay. You can also, yeah. If it's hard to cover it like that, you can always get a bit more dough, and put it on the top.
This is where it gets a problem.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of practice.
For me, a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
Without putting chocolate all over my...
Yeah, just squash it over like that, or put a little more dough over the top of it. And then just sort of press it into a shape.
This is where the art comes in.
Okay, so now we can put it in the oven.
And let it go.
So it's at 180 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep
Nice
an
and
eye on
quick.
it. Yeah. We're just melting some chocolate to use as a topping. Just turn it down a bit. So just place that on top.
Oh, okay. So you do it like that.
Yeah.
So no one ever taught me to melt chocolate, so I just used to put it on the.
Well, the thing is, you can do it like that, but it may burn. It's done when you can push them around a bit.
Okay.
Like they're not sort of breaking. You can.
So they don't dent. You don't.
They'll
If you
be
put
like,
your finger on it.
No, it's fairly firm, and you
Okay.
can move them a bit,
All right.
which sort of indicates that they're cooked. So
Okay.
that's probably fine.
See the heavy-handed chocolate one? That's mine.
Well, mine wasn't so great either. Because the chocolate was a bit melty.
I actually did it because I'm a designer. I wanted it to look like that.
Well, actually, looks good. So you can either just like put it like this and cover the whole thing, or you could just like sort of
Just drizzle it.
like this.
Yes.
It's
Well,
sort
that
of,
looks nice, doesn't it?
it's whatever you
Oh,
fancy.
I like the drizzle.
Do you want to have a go?
I'll try with the drizzle. Oh, no.
It's pretty easy.
Here we go. It's not very good at light-handed things.
Yeah, that's it. Just sort of move the spoon around. It's pretty simple.
So am I.
Well, it gives a nice artistic effect to it. So, yeah, that was good. So here's the finished result.
Oops.
Oh, see, we got chocolate filling in there.
Very nice, and it tastes scrumptious. Mm.
So you like the flavour? Yeah.
Absolutely. Very nice.
And you think your husband might like this?
Possibly, I think so.
Yeah, if you don't
Especially
tell
with the
them
chocolate.
that they're vegan, you're like, yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.